welcome back to our channel, Beauty Made Piece by Piece. And today, I don't know if you can tell or not, but we are finally putting our festival looks out there. We had a blast making this video.
So if you want to see how we came up with our version of festival looks, then
keep on watching.
Alright guys, so we are going straight into our festival looks tonight.
And we have a festival veteran in the presence of us tonight, and a festival virgin.
Yeah. I'm trying to get her to go, you guys.
It's on my bucket list, so hopefully be there.
Yeah, and she has, it's so funny, it's on her bucket list, and she has chance to come with her favorite person, but she won't come.
I will get there one day. So my look is going to be based on inspiration that I've kind of gotten from watching other YouTube videos, pictures that I found on Pinterest or We Heart It, just different images that I've found. So not first-hand experience, just through research.
Mine kind of too. Also, my inspiration is coming from the dress I am wearing.
She does have clothes on.
Yeah, I do. I saw this last night, and I have worn this dress to many festivals, and I thought it's beautiful. And of course, sticking with the purples, because you know I love purples. And
you have to mention your hair, because it's your festival
yes, hair. This is my everyday, all 4 or 5 days at a festival. This is how pretty much I wear my hair, except I wear a scarf with it instead. I didn't want to be too hippie tonight for you guys. Scare you off.
But she did give me like some cool hippie braids right here, and I feel super hip.
I did. But yeah, everybody's different. Every festival goer is different. Every festival is different.
Alright, we're just gonna get into it.
We have foundation, and we have primed our eyes already.
And we got some brows on.
We got some brows on, of course. But I'm going to go in with this Glow Commotion W7 Shimmer Highlighter Eyeshadow. It's like a gold tinnish, and go all over the eyelid with our BMPBP Sponge Applicator.
And thumbs up this video, or leave a comment if we've talked you into using or experimenting with the sponge applicator, because I feel like maybe somebody has tried it. I don't know why, I just have a feeling.
Well, and some other YouTuber put out a video about how it's like one of the most greatest tools, and actually one of like my mentor YouTubers was talking about it, and I couldn't believe it. So yeah,
heck yeah, it's catching on. You guys know we've been using them from the start.
That's right.
Alright, I'm going to go into this Hard Candy matte palette, into this orange color, and lay this down on my crease before I go in with a tad bit crazier orange color on top of it. You guys know we love to layer.
Yes, we do. And like I've said before, I have so many veins and just different colors. I need some, like a whole base color packed on my lid. I just feel a little bit naked. More naked than I look. If you guys have been to any festivals, please comment below maybe one of your most memorable moments, or what festival you've been to.
You have one coming up soon, right?
Yes, we have the Deep Roots Mountain Revival Festival.
Or as I like to call it, the Treetop Hippie Lovin' Festival.
Yes.
I say that with love.
It is coming back to West Virginia, Marvin's Mountaintop, which is literally heaven on earth. And this is the second year in a row for this festival. The one that was like the veteran there for many, many, many years kind of went away, and they're trying to bring it back. And last year was amazing, and I could only hope and imagine that this year is going to be even magical, or even more magical.
Okay guys, change of plans. I'm not going to do orange in the crease. I've decided I'm going to do purple. So I'm going to go into this Wet n Wild High Flying Colors palette. And I'm going to go down to this very bottom purple. And I'm going to put that on the outer corner of my eye and take that up into my crease. These guys are pigmented, so don't need a lot.
Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and stick on a couple eye shields here. I'm really wanting that very sharp and dramatic look. So, I think I've talked about this before, but I will mention again, if you get these, I find they work so much better if you cut it in half and put a half on each side than the whole thing. That's just my opinion. You try it out, but if you feel like I did and like it's weighing down your face, try that out. It really helps, but still gives you that really sharp edge you're looking for. And also tape works just as well.
And to get this purple up in my crease, I'm just taking the Luxie 131 mini angled brush. You guys know that we are both developing a love affair for Luxie brushes.
Yes, they're some good shape.
When you're working with bright colors, I think it always looks super messy at first, so don't get discouraged.
Definitely.
It's going to look messy until it comes together. I'm going to go ahead and blend out this purple with this SL Miss Glam brush.
The first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to break into the Nubian 2 palette by Juvia's Place. And I'm going to dip into Jezebel, which seems like a very dark transition color. It is a very dark color, but I'm going to kind of just do it very lightly as a transition color. Yeah, just kind of right in a little above the crease, right in the crease, you'll see. But very lightly. And I'm definitely wanting this look to be super, super like cat-eyed and brought out, and which pretty much all my looks are like that, but this one looks a little more intense. So I am placing this just like a little bit above my crease. I have a lot of eyelid to work with, so you guys just make your own decisions where you want to place stuff. I'm also bringing it almost all the way in. I just really want to define that shape that I'm looking for in my eye. Alright guys, I'm going to take a clean brush and I'm going to actually dip into the Anastasia Beverly Hills Moonchild highlighting palette. I'm going to dip into Pink Heart here and just slightly go over this, not really as like a brow or like a bone highlight, just slightly over the edges, just smooth that out with a, I think still to this day, this Moonchild palette is like one of my just favorites for not only like highlighting but for eyeshadows. I know at my last festival last year, I literally wore this thing every day. I am going to go into my Morphe V35F palette. Please excuse it, I have broken a few colors, but I am going to mix this color, that purple shade right there and that red shade right there, mix those and focus more into the crease and just really darken that up.
And now that I have very messily outlined my eyes, what I want to do, I'm going to work backwards a little bit. I'm going to start with my inner corner, and for that I'm going to borrow her Nubian 2 palette and go into this beautiful gold color that I don't really know how to pronounce. Nairobi I'm going with, and stick that in my inner corners.
Now this color I am not bringing all the way in, about halfway in onto my crease, because we're going to be really building up some colors here, so.
And I'm bringing this gold in a little bit further than you would your normal inner corner highlight. Because when you have the chance, why not?
I am also bringing this down onto like the outer part of my lid as well. I'm going to pretty much take a clean brush just to blend out those lines there. But remember, this is festival, this is dramatic, so nothing, you don't want anything kind of perfect. Just
make it look like you didn't work hard for something that you worked your ass off for.
Exactly. But only because you want to and love it.
That's right. Okay guys, I'm going to go into my TZ Cosmetics Twilight palette that I got as a birthday present from my girl over here.
Such a beautiful palette.
It is ridiculously beautiful. Like, I have been waiting for a reason to be able to use this orange color. Like, hello. Oh my god.
It's insane.
It really is insane.
It was like $6.99, like legit for all of you out there. Just
crazy. Like, check out their Instagram, you guys, because they are amazing.
They really are.
So that's going to be my next color in from the gold. And not all the way meaning the purple. It's just, we're just going to do a little bit because
I'm going to break into one of my all-time favorite palettes. This is the Urban Decay Electric palette. And like I said, it's a bunch of purples. So I am going to start with the color Jilted right here. You can see that it is just a really like unexplainable kind of like duochrome purple, and again I'm going to focus most of that in this corner region area.
And with this TZ Cosmetics palette, I find that like tapping motions definitely are better to get that pigment on instead of doing the brushing motion.
Right.
I think because it is so pigmented, and it has such a delicious amount of glitter that just patting it on there makes it such a difference.
Right.
And of course I'm running it into the gold a little bit so we can blend it together.
And I am taking this purple all the way into the corner almost.
Then I'm going back to that ruby gold and just hitting up those corners again. Like we said, it's going to be a lot of touch up when there's so much blending.
Alright guys, and again, I'm going to dip back into that, the Nubian 2 palette, into Jezebel, darken up these corners, not how we normally would like in this part. I want to just darken up kind of the outside and bring a little more of that like reddish tone to the outside, and then we'll go from there.
Alright, and I am going into the BH Cosmetics Foil Palette. I love this palette.
I love it too. Sis got it for me for Christmas, and it's literally right here. I love it as well.
Maybe we'll have to bring back Twinsy Tuesday sometime.
Definitely.
And I am going to go into this beautiful purple color right here. And this is going to be my third color from my inner corner. So we're going to lay that down next.
So I'm actually feeling like that's not bringing in like enough of that red tone that I want. So I'm going to dip back into my Morphe 35F and go with this like darker red tone right here.
I am taking this purple color all the way out. I wasn't planning to, but I am. But we are going to put a darker purple over it. But I just wanted to keep you guys in the loop. But I am taking it all the way up to the crease too.
I feel kind of uncomfortable because normally, like every day, I would not bring my eyeshadow up this high, but it's also going to be like that on the bottom,
Right.
because we are going all out festivals.
Yes. Yeah. I'm just taking a clean brush and gonna blend a little bit. Blend my life away.
Blend, blend, blend.
That's right.
So yeah, I'm going back to that local motion here and just lightly blend out those harsh lines on top. Like I said, I want it to be very dramatic and full, but I still want it to blend and look as flawless as possible.
And I'm gonna go back into my orange color and hit that up again.
Now we're going to go into that purple urban there. I'm going to take like a smaller, like detail brush, and I'm going to bring this mostly from like the center of my lid outwards and just kind of darken that up.
Alright, I'm sticking to this TZ Cosmetics, and for some reason I'm getting called to this blue color, so I'm going to stick that right next to that BH color we just put on, so almost out to the outer corner, but not quite. Okay, so there's a good amount of fallout with all these shimmers, so I'm going to put some shadow shields on just to protect my face.
I want that to be a little bit darker, so I think I'm going to dip into, this is the Klein Color Playlist Baked Eyeshadow Palette. These colors are insane.
They are beautiful.
And I am going to go into it's like a purple blue right down here in the bottom, and see if that makes me happy.
I'm going to go into the Urban K Electric palette and take Jilted and put that up in my crease, which seems like a crazy crease color, but
No,
again, when you have the chance, you jump on it.
that's right. So, here's where it gets a little funky.
Okay.
I am going to now dip into Chaos, this gorgeous like royal blue here, and kind of layer that a little on top of that last color to almost to the corner, but not all the way.
I'm going to be dipping into it as well, into Urban, which is a dark purple color, and that will be my final color on the outside, outer V. I'm just going to go back and touch up my other colors.
So I actually pretty much took over that like purplish blue I was doing earlier and kind of took this blue over it, so it still looks a little purple bluish, but definitely not hating it. I like it. Yeah. Just gonna dip back into that that Jezebel again, just to fix this up over here. I really want this to be, like I said, nice and winged out, very dramatically, all colors.
I can't get that blue to kind of hold. I'm going to go ahead and lay down this Milani Shadow Eyes in aquatic style.
There we go.
And I'm going to lay that down and then go over it with a similar color. I'm going to go back into the BH Cosmetics Foil palette and go into this beautiful blue shade here. And put that on top of that Milani pencil that we just laid down.
It's kind of funny, last night I was really nervous actually about doing this festival look because, you know, I'm a festival girl,
represent.
you know, I felt like, I don't know, I was really nervous, and I should have known, just like at festivals, I sit down and start going.
It comes to you.
Right, my hands kind of take control of my mind, and actually I am going to go into this shade right here called Gonzo, this gorgeous teal just like sis, and put this right in the corner.
I love like bright color inner corners. Like I wish it was everyday acceptable. Not that, you know, we live by what's acceptable, but
I was gonna say, do you see me? You know me.
I just love it. I think it's so beautiful. And again, guys, I'm just going up and kind of touching up all my other colors. Okay, so kind of neither our looks are going anything like we initially planned, which happens.
Yeah.
So my next step is that I'm going to take a lime green, go from my inner corner all the way underneath, and take it up to meet the purple in the crease.
I'm going to go underneath as well. I'm going to start out with this color called Fringe here, this teal color. You go all the way underneath, and then I'm going to build on that.
And I'm going into her Klein Color Baked Shadow palette into this awesome lime green color.
And I'm going to make this extra smoky, extra dramatic.
I lied, I'm laying down some Gonzo from the electric palette first before I go in with the Klein Color Baked palette. Because we love to layer.
Yes, we do. And yes, when I say dramatic, I mean I'm taking it all the way up, connecting it to that purple. Alright, then I'm going to dip back into that crazy gorgeous blue Gonzo here and pretty much go over the same spots. I think maybe a little tighter to the lash line.
I'm going to take the City Color Intense Exposure Highlighter that we love in an angled SL Miss Glam brush and put this right below my brow for a little highlight. So we're back. We went off screen and finished like our concealer and bronzer and contour and stuff like that, but we saved the fun stuff for you guys. So
So we are going to add a little bit of glitter to our look. What is any festival look without glitter?
not a festival look.
Exactly. But first of all, we want to definitely thank frroggleggz.com. She's also on eBay, and her Instagram name is Jenny Dekoff, but we will leave everything below. I went and bought some of her glitters, which I wanted to let you guys know that she always has a sale going on where if you buy 7 glitters you get 2 free. It says all of glitter is solvent resistant, body safe, and non-toxic. You can use it on your body, makeup, crafts, fingernails, all kinds of stuff. She actually has like holographic shapes and stuff that's like 3D, and
Just beautiful.
it is very beautiful. So please look her up. I just think this stuff is beautiful. So we're gonna try a little bit of this. You ready for the festival?
Okay, I'm so ready for this. Okay.
Alright. So I'm gonna actually take some of this beautiful blue, hollow, just very fine glitter, and I'm gonna we love the NYX glitter glue. We think it's one of the best.
It is awesome, guys.
And I'm just gonna add a little bit to the center of my eye and a little bit below my eye. We also got one of these beautiful like holographic stars and some holographic, these are kind of like stars as well, kind of flowers. We also got some moons, some hearts, some really beautiful stuff. We just want to make sure that you know this isn't a sponsored video at all. I bought a lot of these, but she also sent me a few for free, which was so nice of her.
Thank you so
Thankful.
Yeah.
Because they are beautiful, and I'm actually going to go back and buy more before my festival, actually. So yeah, I think I'm sticking with the blue and the little beautiful little holographic stars tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in with these green, I think they're flowers, I think you're right, they're not necessarily stars, but they're like holographic green flowers, and I'm gonna add, I think, 2 on each side. I think. I'm gonna start there.
We'll see how it
Yes,
goes.
we'll see.
I mean, that shine is just amazing.
Whoa,
Right?
beautiful.
It's just, it's gorgeous.
It is beautiful. I'm gonna go in with this super fine, just like white holographic. And I'm actually just gonna put it on, I took Liberty from ColourPop and did kind of like a faux wing. I'm gonna put it on the wing part right there. I'm gonna go in with the blue that she has because it's so pretty. And I'm gonna put some on my outer V because I don't want to stop.
It's addicting.
It is.
It's so pretty.
Too much.
Yeah. Never.
Guys, this is so fun to play with.
It really is. Alright guys, we're going to add some highlighter and lips, and then we will be back to show you the final festival looks.
That's right. And lashes.
Oh, and lashes. Alright guys, so here are our final festival looks.
We had so much fun doing these. It is currently 5:18 in the morning. That's how much fun we had.
And we started at, what, 8 p.m. yesterday.
Yeah, well, I got here at 8.
Yeah, so it was a blast.
It was, you guys. Like, playing with glitters and all these colors, and oh my gosh, it was so much fun. It was just a blast.
It really was. And again, thank you to frroggleggz glitter for
being so cool and sending us some extra goodies to play with and experiment with. We're so thankful. We are all about supporting small businesses and
people helping us small YouTubers out. We really appreciate it, and it is gorgeous. Like I said, I will be making another order very soon.
We could not stop adding.
Yeah,
because it was so much fun.
Yeah, it was a blast. That's it. We hope you enjoyed this. Let me know. It's not going to be an everyday look, but hopefully it's fun to watch and maybe get some ideas for next festival, concert, or just play around in your room. You do it, girl.
Exactly. If you had a good time hanging out with us, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and let us know.
Also, please make sure you are subscribed by hitting that red button below, or at the end of this video you can scroll over our faces and subscribe that way. Remember, very soon we have a pretty large giveaway coming up very soon. We will have that video up soon, tell you how to enter and all that good stuff. We're actually going to show everything that you're going to win. So super exciting for us, hopefully exciting for you. Show some support, subscribe, share to all your other makeup junkie friends about us. We really appreciate it.
Yes, and don't forget to hit that bell symbol, because when you hit that, it will alert you every time we post a new video, and then you can come and hang out with us again. Why not? Subscribe. It's so easy and so fun.
Exactly. And also, comment below any questions, any comments. All of our information is also down below in the description box. We had a blast hanging out with you guys, and we hope you had fun as well.
So until next time, please remember that just like life,
beauty is a puzzle. You gotta take it
day by day,
and piece
by piece. Bye, guys.